Well, hello everyone and welcome back. It's been a while since I made a video. In today's video I want to talk about what's below this tank and what powers it. And that's the sump that I designed out of a 20-gallon high tank. And we're going to talk about that in today's video, so stay tuned. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit challenging because it's obviously underneath the cabinet and there's a bunch of things going on down here. Most of them I will try to explain. So first of all, it's hard to see, but on the other side of this UV is a piece of glass that I cut to make a baffle and siliconed in place. If you don't know how to cut glass, it sounds much harder than it actually is. And if you're not willing to give it a try, you can also just most of the time go to Lowe's or Ace Hardware and give them the dimensions and they'll cut you a piece of glass and you can silicone it in. So yes, this does require a little bit of know-how or a little bit of knowledge or a little bit of handy skills. But most people should be able to get it. If you're in the fish keeping hobby, chances are you do have some MacGyvering skills. So anyway, that's why the water level in this small chamber is higher than the water level on this side. So essentially I just hung a filter sock to this valve here that I did with the plumbing, where the water comes down from the tank, from the overflow, down here through this filter sock, which I honestly just hang with fishing line. You could figure out whatever way you want. I've seen a lot of different ways online, but fishing line is made to be in water. It's durable and it's strong, and it works perfect for me. So anyway, that's how that works. The other thing in this first chamber is that's where the heater is. That's where the heater is. Oh, I also forgot the pump for the UV is also in this first chamber, and it just sends a line over here through the UV and then goes down right here. This next part is kind of interesting. So I cut I think it was a hang on the back under gravel filter, if you can believe that. That used to be a thing. Anyway, since nobody uses those anymore, I found one of these. I cut this end of it off to fit in here, and then that's where there's bio balls in there, and on top is where I keep my chemical filtration. Right now it's just a bit of carbon and some Purigen. So then the water falls down through the bio balls and then into this chamber, which is all one level. This first compartment just has some egg crate with some screen fastened onto it to keep my macro algae at bay from going into the farther section of the sump. And that's also where my refugium light is. So this whole section here is a refugium, and then as the water goes over here, that's where the protein skimmer sits, and then behind the protein skimmer is the return pump, which sends the water back into the tank. So honestly, you can spend an incredible amount of money on a sump from wherever, online or from a local fish store or whatever, but it isn't that hard to make one yourself if you got a little bit of knowledge. It doesn't need to be super complicated. I don't think this was too complicated. It probably took me, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours combined, I'm just guessing because I didn't actually tabulate, to cut the glass and silicone that in and let it dry, and then cut this and then fasten it on. I think I used Gorilla Glue to tighten it on, and then I just clamped it and let it dry, and that's been working great. And then just cut some egg crate and some screen and throw it together. So pretty simple design, works well for me so far. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll make some videos more regularly moving forward. But as you can see, things up here are not doing too bad. I've got quite a few corals lately. The Duncans here are doing really well. The Duncans there are doing really well. All the Euphilia coral seem to be doing really well. So the frog spawn, the torch, frog spawn, and then these are all hammers. There's also some acan down there, Bower Banky down there, and a couple of plate corals. I do have an acan over here that's not doing so well. Anyway, thanks for checking in. We'll see you next time.